Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. In this video, we are going to cover the current affairs of 31st of January. For mobile optimized ebooks, please install GKToday Academy app. The link is given in the description box. You can download that app and there you can get the current affairs. So now, let's start. Which district has topped the list of aspirational districts for the month of December, and this list is released by NITI Aayog. So ADP, that is Aspirational District Program, is a program for the development of underdeveloped district, and this was started in 2018, and this is a program for the transformation of underdeveloped districts, and it tracked the progress in key sectors. So on the basis of 6 key sectors, recently the list was released by NITI Aayog, and as per that, Chandoli district of Uttar Pradesh is the top performer, while Belangir of Odisha is on second position. Or the 6 developmental areas which were taken into consideration are health and nutrition, agriculture and water resources, financial inclusion, education, skill development, and infrastructure. So on the basis of progress in these 6 sectors, this aspirational district program is working. The goal is to ensure proper development in the lesser developed districts. What is the upper limit for legal abortion as per the Medical Termination of Pregnancy bill, which was recently approved by the cabinet? So recently the MTP bill was approved by the cabinet, and as per this, the upper limit for legal abortion is 24 weeks. The previous limit was 20 weeks. So this Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act of 1971 is amended, and the MTP Bill 2020 was recently approved by the cabinet, and this draft was proposed by obviously Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, and now this bill is most likely to be presented in the parliament. Now let's understand why this amendment was done. Now before this amendment, the upper limit for legal abortion was 20 weeks. Now what are the issues which led to change in this upper limit? First issue is that most of the fetal abnormalities in the fetus are detected only after 19th week, and by the time the parents decide to abort, it is too late. Why so? Because the upper limit was 20 weeks. That means after 20 weeks, the abortion was not allowed. Another issue was that since in India, in most of the places don't have advanced ultrasound and antenatal care, due to which abnormalities were detected very late. So because of these reasons, the time was increased from 20 weeks to 24 weeks, and this bill will be now presented in the parliament. In which city, Indian Coast Guard has recently commissioned its C-448 high-speed boat. So recently, ICG, that is Indian Coast Guard, has commissioned C-448 high-speed boat in Mangaluru in Karnataka, and this C-448 is a water jet propelled interceptor vessel. So it will be deployed for patrolling and rescue operations on the coast of the coast of Mangaluru. Recently, Mr. Tushar Kanjilal passed away in Kolkata. He was the famous personality of which field? So he was a well-known social worker, and he passed away recently. Popularly, people used to call him Master Moshai, and he authored a book, Who Killed Sundarbans. Sundarbans are famous for mangroves. What is the theme of World Sustainable Development Summit 2020? So the theme is Towards 2030 Goals, Making the Decade Count, and this summit held in New Delhi from 29th of January to 31st of January, and it was organized by TERI. TERI stands for the Energy and Resource Institute. So the summit was first organized in 2001. It provided a platform for the discussion of climatic issues. The Surajkund International Craft Mela is a flagship annual event organized by which state? So it is organized by Haryana at Surajkund, and that's why it is Surajkund International Craft Mela. Now this year Himachal Pradesh is selected as a theme state. The Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh is Mr. Jairam Thakur. As per the recent survey of Transparency International, which state has been ranked at the top in budget formulation practices? So Assam is on top in terms of budget formulation practices as per the survey by Transparency International. And the 4 parameters were considered for this survey. These are public disclosures, budgetary process, post-budget fiscal management, and transparency. So Assam was the top performer, while Goa, Maharashtra, and Punjab were the worst performers. Assam was also in news as recently Assam won the Best Tableau Award in the recent Republic Day ceremony. And during this Republic Day ceremony, the President of Brazil, Mr. Jair Bolsonaro, was the chief guest. Brazil was also in news as the recent summit of BRICS held in Brazil. Answer in comment box which country will be the host of next summit of BRICS. Which Indian has been recently appointed as the United Nations Resident Coordinator in Thailand? So Ms. Geeta Sabharwal of India has been appointed as the UN Resident Coordinator in Thailand. The resident coordinators are the representatives of United Nations Development System, and they support the member countries in achieving the SDG targets. SDG stands for Sustainable Development Goals. There are total 17 Sustainable Development Goals. So Ms. Geeta Sabharwal was appointed as the UN Resident Coordinator in Thailand. One more personality is there, Geeta Gopinath. She is the Chief Economist of IMF. IMF stands for International Monetary Fund, and the MD of IMF is Kristalina Georgieva. Answer in comment box, she is from which country? Amazon India recently partnered with Eastern Railways to set up a pickup kiosk in which railway station? So Amazon partnered with Eastern Railways to set up a pickup kiosk in the Sialdah railway station in Kolkata. Now what is the meaning of this pickup kiosk? Actually, by selecting the railway station as the pickup location, the customer can pick up their package from the station itself. So this will act as a collection center. So a customer can order any item from Amazon and can select Sialdah station as a pickup center, and from there the customer can pick it up. So if we talk about Amazon, the founder of Amazon is Mr. Jeff Bezos, and recently he was in India and he promised to invest $1 billion in India for the digitization of small and medium businesses in our country. Amazon was also in news because of Project Zero. The objective of this project is to prevent the sale of fake goods. Which international smartphone firm recently signed a memorandum of understanding with IIT-Hyderabad for the research and development projects? So recently Oppo signed MOU with IIT-Hyderabad for collaborating in R&D projects in emerging technologies such as image processing and artificial intelligence. The headquarters of Oppo is in China, and recently China was in news because of coronavirus. I have uploaded a separate video on this topic. You can watch that. Now, if we talk about artificial intelligence, Telangana is celebrating 2020 as Year of Artificial Intelligence. Apart from that, recently, world's first University of Artificial Intelligence was in news, and the name of university is Mohammed bin Zayed University of Artificial Intelligence. It is in UAE, that is United Arab Emirates. According to the recent report by the TomTom, which is the most traffic congested city of the world. So recently TomTom released a report, and as per that report, Bengaluru is the world's most traffic congested city, and the capital of Philippines, Manila, is on second position. It should be noted that Mumbai is on fourth position, while Pune is on fifth position and New Delhi is on 8th position. Now, if we talk about this report by TomTom, this is 9th annual traffic report. TomTom is a Netherlands-based firm. The capital of Netherlands is Amsterdam. What is the name of Maharashtra-based social activist and founder of Nari Samata Manch, a center for gender equality? Right answer is Ms. Vidya Bal. So recently, the founder of Nari Samata Manch, Ms. Vidya Bal, passed away. She was Maharashtra-based social activist. The first World Neglected Tropical Disease Day was celebrated on which date? So it was celebrated on 30th of January to create awareness about the NTD, that is neglected tropical disease. These are caused by parasites and bacteria. Now why these are neglected? Because these diseases mostly affect the developing or least developed countries. That's why major pharma companies are not interested to invest in the treatment or the vaccination of these diseases. So the first World Neglected Tropical Disease Day was celebrated on 30th of January. Actually, this was announced by the Crown Prince Court of Abu Dhabi. The Assam Rifles force has constructed a war memorial for the personnel killed during insurgency. Now, in which state this war memorial was constructed? So, it was constructed in Nagaland, and the name of this war memorial is Veer Smriti. If we talk about Assam Rifles, it was founded in 1835. Assam Rifles was also in news as MHA, that is Ministry of Home Affairs, proposed that Assam Rifles should be merged with ITBP, that is Indo-Tibetan Border Police. Assam Rifles guard Indo-Myanmar border. Bala Devi, who was seen in news recently, is associated with which sports? So she is associated to football, and she became the first Indian women footballer to sign up with a professional football club. Actually, recently, the prestigious European club Rangers Women FC signed the Indian footballer from Manipur for 18 months. So that is why she was in news. Which state has raised the stipend of unemployed youth to 5,000 rupee under Yuva Swabhiman Yojana? So the state is Madhya Pradesh. Actually, the scheme was started in January 2019 to provide 100 days of work and stipend to unemployed youth. Now, the conditions of the scheme were revised and the state government has raised the stipend of unemployed youth to Rupee 5,000. Also, the state government decided to provide 365 days guaranteed work days for them. The Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh is Mr. Kamal Nath. In Bhopal in Madhya Pradesh, India's first e-waste clinic was started. This was a collaboration between Bhopal Municipal Corporation and CPCB. CPCB is under Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Present Minister is Mr. Prakash Javadekar. Which Indian has been recently awarded the Tyler Prize for Environmental Achievement? So recently, Mr. Pawan Sukhdev was awarded the Tyler Prize for Environmental Achievement. Mr. Sukhdev is the Goodwill Ambassador of UNEP. UNEP stands for United Nations Environment Program, and the Tyler Prize was instituted in 1973 and it is considered as the Nobel Prize for Environment. Now, if we talk about UNEP, it was founded in 1972 on 5th of June. 5th of June is celebrated as World Environment Day. The headquarters of UNEP is in Nairobi. Nairobi is in Kenya. Flipkart recently signed a memorandum of understanding with which states Handloom and Handicrafts Development Corporation for the promotion of local handicrafts. So Flipkart signed MOU with Gujarat for the promotion of local handicrafts, and this is a part of initiative of Flipkart, and the name of this initiative is SMART, and this initiative aims at assisting local artisans to access the global market through Flipkart marketplace. Now recently Gujarat was also in news as the second tallest statue of Sardar Patel was launched. The second tallest statue of Sardar Patel was unveiled in Ahmedabad. The tallest statue of Sardar Patel is also in Gujarat, and the name of this statue is Statue of Unity. And recently the statue was included in the list of 8 wonders of SCO. SCO stands for Shanghai Cooperation Organization. The headquarters of SCO is in Beijing. India and Pakistan became the member of SCO in 2017. Recently, which country set a Guinness World Record for the highest altitude fashion show event? So this country is Nepal, and Nepal organized this highest altitude fashion show event near the Mount Everest base camp, and this is a new Guinness World Record. So this initiative was a part of Visit Nepal 2020, and this was the campaign which was started by the Tourism Board of Nepal. Nepal was also in news because of Sagarmatha Samvad. Recently, Nepal invited Prime Ministers of India and Pakistan along with several other heads of the government for this Sagarmatha Samvad. The capital of Nepal is Kathmandu, currency is Nepali rupees, Prime Minister of Nepal is Mr. KP Sharma Oli, and President of Nepal is Ms. Vidya Devi Bhandari. So these were the important questions of today's quiz. Thank you, and that's all for the day.